Merciful Lord, as we bow our heads in prayer as one community, we consecrate ourselves to your holy name as we pursue our mission in healthcare and service for our fellow men. Help us practice our specialty with concern for others. Serve every patient with utmost respect and compassion. Seek first the whole good of our patients, refusing to be influenced by any incentive. Share our knowledge and skills with our students and peers. Model in us what it is to be a good physician, striving hard to be the instrument of your healing power. Anoint us to conform to generally accepted scientific precepts and ethical principles. Never harm, degrade, humiliate, or exploit any man, be he a patient, a trainee, a pharmaceutical representative, or a fellow healthcare worker. Anoint us to work for the upliftment of public health and the political conditions where infectious diseases can be controlled and moral lifestyles for all can be promoted. And give us the courage to do what is right and true, persevering in your love and believing in your justice and mercy. Give us the courage to do what is right and true. We ask that you and bestow us your blessings and guide us as one community dedicated to you as the true and ultimate physician. Amen.
Which is that the world may live. Ladies and gentlemen, you may now take your seats. May we now call on the Board Secretary, Dr. Veglor Maginsay, to host the opening ceremonies.
Officers and members of Philippine Society for Microbiology and Infectious Diseases, fellow physicians, friends of PSMID, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Just in case you do not know, this is the opening ceremonies of the 41st Annual Convention of PSMID. To officially welcome everyone and open our convention is the President of PSMID, Dr. Mario Panaligan.
Good afternoon. I welcome you all to the 41st Annual Convention, Prelude to Gold, hashtag Geared for Greatness in ID. The organizing committee headed by Vice President Dr. Marisa Alejandria has prepared a timely and engaging scientific program to include updates on the re-emerging infections that produced outbreaks in our country in 2019. She will discuss the details of this convention in a while. Today, we launched the beginning of our celebration of the PSMID's 50th year, culminating on November 25 to 27, 2020. Of course, we are reaching the 50 years of age of our organization next year, and therefore we are preparing a lot for it. Now, the board has already started initial talks and will be coming out with the plans and programs soon. In addition, we will have our next mid-year convention on June 10 to 11, 2020 in Cebu. Of course, you will see a short video in our fellowship night, I think, prepared by the Cebu chapter. I can say it's going to be a truly exciting year for all of us. Hashtag PSMID 2020, on the cutting edge, expanding horizons for gold. So definitely we're getting gold, despite, of course, Sabseto Isa, despite facing 3 outbreaks this year in 2019. Now, PSMID is offering, by the way, inactivated polio vaccine as a booster shot to all our members for free. Definitely, the vaccine will be arriving tomorrow afternoon, so we'll be starting having the injections by tomorrow afternoon. And again, that's for free for all members. Siyempre, yung iba kasi, mahirap pumunta sa BOQ, minsan wala pa, 300, 400 pa daw yung line. But certainly, you still need to get the international certification for vaccination. But we are offering, of course, we can collect that. Just pay us 300 pesos kasi may bayad din doon. 300 pesos. May senior citizen discount din, by the way. So, kahit PWD din ako, so may discount din ako dyan. Definitely, this has to be paid, so that bibigay yung certificate of immunization. It cannot be given by us because it's serially numbered and it's actually controlled by the government. So, lastly, I invite you to see and participate in our exhibits, particularly our dengue display. And it actually would show us the patient experiences and the call for vaccination on cam. Hashtag I am for vaccination. So you also can visit, of course, and see the gallery, and of course appreciate the works of our talented members. Definitely you can see they paint well. And of course, our fellowship night, so that we can witness our members displaying their talents, of course. And definitely we'll enjoy that night tomorrow. To my fellow IED practitioners, good afternoon. Let us all learn together to this year's meaningful scientific event. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Mario Panaligan. May I now call on the PSMID Vice President and overall Chair of the 41st Annual PSMID Convention, a prelude to gold, Dr. Marisa Alejandria, who will present to us the scientific program and house rules.
Well, good afternoon again, and a warm welcome to all our dear friends and colleagues to our 41st annual convention. So last year, we celebrated the Ruby Year, or 40 years of our annual convention. This year, while this is the 41st annual convention, we are actually celebrating the 49th birthday of our society. Hence, the theme, A Prelude to Gold, hashtag geared for greatness in infectious diseases. So while we are very excited to celebrate our 50th birthday next year, 2020, let us enjoy and celebrate at this moment our 49 years. So as a prelude to our golden year, our scientific program committee headed by Dr. Desi Roman and Jemmy Garcia have prepared for us a full-packed, holistic program. So over the next 3 days, you'll hear 11 plenary sessions, 5 convention symposia, and then we have brought back 2 interactive case-based discussions, and we also have 9 lunch CME symposia and 2 sunset symposia from our pharmaceutical sponsors. So our distinguished speakers, both foreign and local, will share their perspectives and updates on ID topics of national and international relevance. So we'll have updates on the recent outbreaks in our country on dengue, measles, and polio, and we'll also have updates on in our ongoing fight against antimicrobial resistance, TB, and HIV. We'll have plenary sessions also on ethics and medical education, and plus an update on SOGI issues, sexual orientation, gender identity, and expression issues. And as we gear up for universal health care in our country, the Dr. Elpidio Gamboa Memorial Lecture will feature challenges and opportunities in implementing universal health care as infectious disease practitioners. No? So we'll have also updates on clinical practice guidelines on sepsis and leptospirosis. And for our fellows in training, we still have our annual research fora, the quiz bowl, the fellows debate, the circuit, and watch out for the first Dr. Manolito Chua Memorial Fellows Clinico-Pathologic Conference. On our 3rd day, it will have our revised format, so we call it now PSMID's Recognized Intricacies Synchronized Mechanism. So that's our first PRISM. Okay. Now, some reminders, so that's for our program. So as you've noticed, we have transitioned into a less paper, less plastic convention. So we're now utilizing the Doquity app. I hope everyone have downloaded the app. So as for the reminders, so please download the Doquity app. So we are using this application. So for those who use iPhones, you can download it at the App Store or Play Store for the Android phones. Okay. So we will be using this application for your attendance, session evaluation, and for the electronic copies of your certificates of attendance. Okay. Ayan. Okay. So you just once you have downloaded the app, so you have to register your personal information, and once you have registered into the app, you swipe to the left to look for the PSMID convention banner. So tap the banner, and it will ask you whether you're going to the event. So tap going to the event, and tap punch in, scan the QR code which is outside this function room. Then to view the details of the sessions per day, you can tap about. Okay. And then, so tap about to view details of the session per day, and then tap punch out at the end of the day. Okay. And you can start getting your electronic certificates through the app later this afternoon, but please fill up the evaluation forms first per day. So we value your feedback as we transition to this paperless, plasticless convention. So we only restrict antibiotic use. We do not restrict when you can get your certificate as long as you punch in your attendance. And you can punch in and out any time of the day. Okay. So for those who still have difficulty using the app or those without internet connection, we have our staff from Doquity outside the function room who can assist you. There are also paper evaluation forms if you still prefer to use the paper forms. And if you mark your attendance in Doquity, you can still access your certificates even after the event. But those who still want the paper copies, you can get it on day 3. Okay? Next is, yeah. So Mario mentioned this, just like again to invite you to our PSMID Got Talent Fellowship Night directed by Dr. Claro Antonio. You can watch the video teasers outside and vote for the best talent. Each vote is worth 10 pesos, and the proceeds of the fellowship night will go to our countrymen in Mindanao who were affected by the earthquake. And lastly, our business meeting is on Thursday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Voting for the 2020 officers will start today until tomorrow at 5 p.m. And incidentally, the voting for the PSMID Got Talent also starts today until tomorrow. Okay. So again, we persuade you to attend all the scientific sessions. Take time also to view the research poster exhibit, the art exhibit, and the booth exhibits. So enjoy and have fun over the next 3 days. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Isa Alejandria. Today, we will present to you the new diplomates of PSMID, and to be followed by the oath-taking ceremony. To present them is the chair of the Specialty Board of PSMID, Dr. Marie Yvette Barres.
Good afternoon, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. To present to all who are present here, it is with honor that, as well as our distinguished guests and esteemed Board of Council, I present to you the 2019 batch of the Philippine Society for Microbiology and Infectious Disease diplomates. So may I request the new diplomates to please come forward when I call your name. Aveline Claire Acuña. Michelle Vonaby Bala. Kimberly Lee. Sixto Ramon Marelia, LD Christine Matyong, Maris Nepomuceno, Larsen Omolon, Faye Angela Palabrica, Mark Peralta, Monica Pia Reyes Montesilio, Russell Seminiano, Isa Rufina Tang, Jaime Trafalgar Arches, Maria Melissa Monica Turao Agoncillo, and Desiree May Yamat. To preside over the oath-taking of our new diplomates, may I call our dear President, Dr. Mario Panalica.
Thank you. Yeah, please raise your right hand and follow me. I, your name, having been accepted as diplomate member of the Philippine Society for Microbiology and Infectious Diseases Incorporated, hereby solemnly swear that I will faithfully discharge to the best of my ability the duties of the position, that I will observe and support the organization's constitution, and that I impose the obligation upon myself voluntarily without mental reservation or purpose of evasion. So help me God. Congratulations and thank you.
Let's give another warm round of applause for our new diplomates. May we now call the Board Secretary, Dr. Veglor Maginsay, to present the 2019 PSMID Fellows.
Members of the PSMID Board of Councils, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, I am very pleased to present to you now the 2019 batch of new PSMID Fellows. PSMID fellows, please stand on your place as I call out your name. And remain standing until you are properly acknowledged. Dr. Joanne Abril, Dr. Annalisa Quaresma Rosario, Dr. Jonaline Colobong Mendoza, Dr. Ruth Doligon, Dr. Christian Francisco, Dr. Edimion Irvin Tan, Dr. Karina Fraico, Dr. Liza Lapitan, Dr. Armin Masbang, Dr. Mary Angela Pelayo, Dr. Elian Lim Salada, and Dr. Jose Carlo Valencia. Ladies and gentlemen, the new fellows of PSMID. The conferment of the new fellows will be during the closing ceremonies. You now may be seated. At this point, to conclude these opening ceremonies, may we invite everyone in commemorating the life and achievements of our colleagues who have joined our Creator this year, namely Dr. Thelma Tupasi, Dr. Cecilia Montalban, Dr. Lyndon Lisuy, and Dr. Remedios Mateo. Let us now watch this special tribute the PSMID has prepared for them. May I invite everyone to please stand, and in silence, let us offer our prayers for the souls of Dr. Tupasi, Dr. Montalban, Dr. Lisuy, and Dr. Mateo. Thank you. You may now be seated.
Thank you very much, Dr. Maginsay. We will now proceed with the first plenary session. So may we request the PSMID Board of